Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm very excited to do because my 12 Days of Lunar by Lunar Beauty advent calendar with the eyeshadow palette is finally here. This arrived yesterday and I cannot wait to get my hands on this and build my palette. So in today's video, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you swatches. We're gonna unpack this beauty, build our palette together, and I'm gonna, of course, show you something beautiful on my eyes. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Eve and I love all things beauty. And if you enjoy talking about makeup and especially eyeshadow palettes, give this video a like and I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. Without further ado, let's dive in. Lunar Beauty is Manny MUA's brand, and here I have their advent calendar, which is a holiday launch that contains 12 single eyeshadows, and the empty magnetic palette is hidden here on the bottom. So I'm going to unpack everything and put my palette together, and I'm going to create something beautiful on the eyes. And of course, I'm going to give you my final thoughts at the end of this video if this is worth your money. I personally have never tried anything from Lunar Beauty before. I've heard many wonderful things about the brand from many different creators here on the platform, and I'm very excited to try the formula today. I've never seen this idea, putting an eyeshadow palette in an advent calendar from any brand, and I think this is pretty genius and it's pretty exciting, especially for makeup lovers. Well, this is the size of the palette, kind of like on that medium size. It's not overwhelmingly a large or too small, and this is how narrow it is. Very well made. It has a really nice weight to it and a pretty sturdy outside box. It would definitely make a beautiful gift if you were thinking to gift it to someone. The packaging is very pretty, definitely gives you some holiday Christmassy vibes here, and I am a New Year's Eve baby. I was born on December 31st. My birthday month is just around the corner. I am a Capricorn. I usually do not like surprises, but this type of surprise I can take. Here I watched Manny's announcement video. He only revealed 3 eyeshadows, and I haven't seen any other videos from any other creators. I saw it popping up in my feed, but I did not watch anybody's reviews because I knew I was getting my own palette and I wanted to be a surprise when I open it. He also mentioned that he would be including the additional eyeshadow. This is a day 9. He said that the one that's inside of the calendar he didn't approve, so he included the new formula and asked for that to be replaced. This advent calendar retails for $50, and at the moment when I'm filming this, this is still available on Lunar Beauty website. Now let's go ahead, open everything up, put everything in a palette, and I'm gonna come back with the swatches. Here's the palette that I have just built, and I arranged all the shades in the order that I've opened them. I swatched all the shades with my finger and they're single swatches. Everything swatched very nice except that black matte shade. We will see how it will perform on eyes. Here's my eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love the packaging. The design with the trees and the moon is raised. The palette itself has nice weight to it. I did not expect the palette to be this nice. You guys saw me opening up the Days. That box is so well made. Here's my palette. I decided to arrange my shades in the order I opened them up. I think I'm gonna keep it like that for now. This is what Manny had in mind. If I feel like I want to rearrange the shades later, I will. I love the color story. So we definitely got some color here, but it's not what I expected. I was kind of expecting this type of color story, but I will save my thoughts for the end of this video. I'm gonna start with this shade, with this beautiful mustard shade first. This was a day 6 on a fluffy brush. When I watched Manny's announcement video, I really enjoyed the look that he had on. And of course, he didn't reveal the entire eyeshadow palette. However, I assumed that he would wear those eyeshadows on his eyes. And I really loved what he had going on at that time. It looked really beautiful. It looked really sparkly and reflective. This beautiful yellow shade. I like that it shears out. It also builds up, you guys. So I'm gonna do like a sheer wash here on my crease. Next, I would like to go with day number 2, and I'm gonna start placing it into my crease right here. This shade also goes on skin the same what you see in the pan. It's literally the same shade. There's no difference, and I love that. It's building up really nicely, and it also blends really nicely, like really easily so far. So this is my first experience again with this formula. So I'm going to switch to a slightly denser brush, pick up the same shade, and I want to build up this outer corner. The shade right here, this is day number, what, 10, and I'm going to throw it here on my lower lash line. Everything builds up really beautiful, and so far, you guys, I'm very impressed that all the shades are very true to color with a very small detail brush. And I'm gonna pick up that day number 2, that purple shade one more time. And I'm gonna build up my outer corner right here. Now I'm gonna have my Rephr 03 pencil brush and go into day 12, black matte shade. I'm gonna pick up a little bit, and I'd like to put it on my outer third of my lower lash line, and just use the tip of the brush. Now that I have everything else placed, I would like this yellow to show up a little bit more here. Day 12, a black matte shade on the same Rephr 03 onto my top lash line, or outer corner, a little bit more defined. I really like to build up the purple a little bit more, like right here. I'm gonna mix these 2 shades together. This is day 11 right here, and this is day 7. For my inner corner, I would like to add a little bit more gold right here. This is a day 3, and I'm going to place it right in my inner corner on a fluffy flat brush. I'm gonna go ahead and place it like right here. Okay guys, this is a finished look with mascara, and I added a purple pencil liner on my waterline for funsies. These are all the shades that I used for this look. For this eye, guys, I really like to do something quite neutral but dramatic. I want to do something that would be like New Year's appropriate, maybe. I don't know. We'll try. We'll attempt. So let's see what we're going to come up with. So let's go with this shade number 10, or day 10. These shades, by the way, they do not have any names on them. So that's why I kind of wanted to keep them in order. That way, when I do show you looks, I would refer to them as they were placed in the palette. So I am just blending this shade number 10 with the fluffy blending brush into my crease like that a lot. When I think of a New Year's look, you guys, I really think of a really beautiful kind of smoky eye, but also very, very sparkly. Like gold or silver. What do you guys like for New Year's looks? Let me know. I use the same shade so far, and I'm just using it right here to build up this crease area a little bit. I'm gonna also use the same shade on the lower lash line. Just do the same exact thing. Just build it up right here. I really like to build up the outer corner. I'm gonna use the same shade using this Essence brush, the Smoky Eyes brush. It's nice, rounded, and pretty dense. I am so far using just one shade, day 10, and look how much dimension this eyeshadow gives me. I love when eyeshadows do that. I now do have a few eyeshadow formulas that are my favorites, and every single one of them, they're my favorite for this reason. That I can build them up, I can sheer them out, I can literally use one shadow and create this much dimension, pretty much do whatever the heck you want, and this is amazing. I love, love, love this. This could be my new favorite formula, or in addition to what I already love. Let's go ahead and add that black shade into my outer corner, the lower lash first. So far, so good. Now I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush, go into the black matte shade, and I'm gonna start building up this outer corner. This brush is a little bit fluffy because I kind of want to go in layers, build it up, yet start blending it in like small circles. So kind of create that smokiness. Try to stay closer to my lash line. So far, I'm not experiencing any fallout here, but I'm also tapping off my brush and I'm picking up just a little bit because I like to go in layers. Do like tapping motion and maybe small circles. So what I'm doing is, now that I buffed it into this lower portion, I do not add any more color. I'm just kind of using what's left of it and trying to blend out this edge. Tapping it like this. Now I want to take a clean brush. On the very edge, I'm going to start blending these two together. But I also want this grayness now come over to a little bit here. For my inner corner, I do want to go with this very icy shade. This is a day 5. Pick it up on a small brush and add it into my inner corner. Oh my god, this is beautiful. These shimmers, I'm telling you, there's something else. I also want to place this shade under my brow bone. On my lid, I think I'm going to do a transition of gold. This is day 1 right here, and this is day 3. So I think I'm going to mix them together, and I'm going to have a nice transition from silver to light gold to a more concentrated gold. It looks very creamy when I pick it up on a brush. It almost doesn't want to pick up. Well, let me try it. Let me see what happens. Oh, actually it does pick up on a brush. It builds up. So now I like it better. This is beautiful. And on the same brush, just the other side, I'm gonna pick up day 3 and I'm gonna apply it here on the inner portion of my eye. Now I'm gonna go back to day 1 again. I would like to build up this area a little bit. You can spray this shade, but it also builds up beautifully with the brush. My god. I did not expect this. Let me tell you, not that many eyeshadows that have foily effect like this build up to this foily effect with a brush. That's very nice. Very, very nice. I think if you wanted to use a finger, you can, and if you wanted to spray this, you also could. Let me use actually my pencil brush, re-intensify that black shade. Okay, now I'm going back to my fluffy brush, and I would like to just create this depth a little bit more here. Okay guys, this is the final look. I added mascara and this blue liner on my waterline. I don't know where my black pencil went, so I use this Urban Decay 24/7 in the shade Sabbath. This is the final look, you guys. And these are all the shades that I used. I think I'm gonna start with this green shade at day number 8 on my Refer 13, and I'm gonna start placing it on a crease portion right here. Beautiful shade. I'm very, very particular with my greens because not all of them look good on my skin tone. I really like this one. Now I'm gonna go with my fluffy brush, this shade right here. This is day number 10. I'm gonna take the green shade one more time and go on a different brush. Now I'd like to go with this warmer shade right here. This is day number 4, and I'm using this small smudger brush for it. I'm gonna go back with that previous brush that I just used my green with and just blend this area. I might add a little bit more color. I think I decided to go with this green shade all over my lid right here. I think I'm gonna place it everywhere right here. Go big or go home. Yeah, I think I like this shade a lot. It builds up so beautifully. This shade gives you such a beautiful opacity. I love it. I'm actually very excited to play with that yellow now that I know how this green builds up. I'm wondering if the yellow one would be the same. Use a smaller brush and go into this warm brown shade, day number 4. Build up this outer corner. I really love how these colors blend together. I honestly love this so much I could leave it at this. This green shade could be my absolute new favorite green shade out of all the green shades that I have. I could just throw maybe like black eyeliner or brown eyeliner, mascara, but let's try some shades, okay? I really want to try this green shimmer shade, and I think I'm gonna place it just all over the lid on a flat brush. And this is a shade that was a replacement. Place it all over the green base that we already have going on. Applies beautifully with the brush, you guys. I'm gonna place shade number 3. This is a beautiful like light gold shade into my inner corner. I want a little bit of brightness here, just a dot here right in the center. The same shade under my brow. Okay guys, this is the finished look on both of my eyes. I added mascara and a waterline liner, and I also added a gel cream liner on the outer third portion of my upper lash line. Everything will be listed for you in the description box under makeup looks. Make sure to check out that space. These are all the shades that I used for this look. It will not come to you as a secret anymore that I am very, very, very impressed by this eyeshadow quality. Both mattes and shimmers, especially shimmers, that I love all 3 looks that I created today. I hope you did too. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, if you got inspired. First of all, can we just talk about the packaging? It was such a good quality, you guys. The box itself was so well made. If somebody would gift it to me, I would be very happy. This palette is so beautifully made. I really was expecting this type of theme, something blues, purples, silvery, goldish shade, but this is definitely unexpected. This is giving you more of fall vibes. However, I still managed to do a very New Year's Eve look. This is something that I would be personally comfortable wearing on my birthday, on New Year's night. Like the formula, definitely will be reaching for this palette. I feel inspired by the story. Even I'm really excited to play with this yellow also, just the same way that I did with my green today all over my lid. I really want to see how opaque that yellow can get. I really love that he gave us like the matching pairs of some tones. Like there's a green matte and there's a green shimmer, purple matte, and kind of like that purple base shimmer. So I really love that he really thought this through. I definitely recommend this palette if you want it for yourself or you want to gift it to somebody. So I enjoyed this palette today, even though I do not like surprises typically. This was definitely a good surprise. Okay guys, this sums up my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this inspiring. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up this palette for yourself. I hope you found this video entertaining or inspirational, and it's going to be a ton of information underneath in the description box for each look and what I used today, which shades in order. That one of my subscribers called it the recipe for your makeup looks. So all the recipes for your makeup looks going to be in the description box. So check that out if you're interested to recreate any of these looks with this palette, or maybe something that you already have in your collection that's similar. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already before you leave today. Thanks so much for watching, hang out with me today, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.